Greetings from somewhere. Welcome to the show where I bring something that I think is nice, but a lot of people look at me like a cat with a dead baby bird. I am your host, Dylan, here on Live from Somewhere, and that was a shitty intro. I'll work on that, and I dropped an S-bomb before 2 minutes. Double fail on my part. How you doing, Sperg Snake?
Great, man. I'm glad to be here. Happy to watch another episode of Chris Elliott and Tales from the Crypt. I'm also the title of the show. You always prepare something that I'm not ready to see yet, or I'm not sure. I have no idea what's going to happen.
Fabulous Futbol. So that will be coming up shortly, and that is what I'm looking for in the titles, is something to grab someone, but doesn't need to be by the balls. You really get them by the attention by the balls, but the chin hairs. That'll also get their attention very nicely. And I'm actually doing homework tonight, drinking a beer. This is a drinking show. I'm part of my pop-up gigs are now slinging beers. I was slinging T-shirts last month. So beer number one, it's all right. And I will keep it covered in case my dumb mouth says something stupid about the brand that's going to be paying me to shill their shit.
I was going to ask you what it was, but now you made a good point. Maybe we should just not mention it.
Yes. Yeah, same thing with that job I had for like a year plus. I never said exactly what it was. I didn't like it, and I may go back because they pay well enough for something really easy. So that's where I am with work. Less work this week. So hooray! When there's less work, you drink more. It's just how the human body works.
Yes, absolutely. I was just going to say that's the hand in hand. It's love and marriage right there. Not working, drinking. We're smoking.
Yeah, I don't understand. You're out of work and you're sober? What the hell is up with that?
Or awake. If you're going to be sober, be sleeping.
Actually, Mark Bass, I would like to open up my services for editing. I need to upgrade my system from iMovie into something that actually pays. And if you have some raw footage of some fucking that you need to put into a nice package, hit me up, Dylan from somewhere at gmail.com, just like our buddy Matt Hibner did. And actually, he didn't even want anything. He was just a very talkative fellow and made that promo for me. Oh, I do need to prepare that for one of the shows, the Dylan from somewhere promo. Thank you very much for throwing that together.
Oh, man. I gave him a little bit of a shout out last night. I had to show off his channel. He's got a new video out where he decides to take some fungus and have a good time, and it was a pretty fun video.
Yes, I really enjoy your humor. Whenever we compliment him, he's a little embarrassed or bashful. I guess the word would be bashful. But you have a similar odd style to us. We're not gaining fans as we go along on this streaming adventure. We're gaining other weirdos to help come and join the cult. So thanks for being one of us, gooble gobble, gooble gobble.
Absolutely. This is a cult of non-personalities.
When a personality shows up, or actually, I was going to say he will be the king, like the land of the one eye, the land of the blind, the man with one eye. But we may just run him out of town. No, we don't want that personality here. Get the fuck out of here.
Yeah, we're very selective about who we like and dislike.
So this first clip that I have for us tonight in the pre-show to the watch-along over exclusively on Rumble. Oh, I've got to prepare that for the slide, but it is in the description of the YouTube video. You can click that. We're on Rumble right now, so you can join us and stick around for the watch-along of Chris Elliott and Tales from the Crypt. I recall this episode of Tales, but I'm getting ahead of myself. We're getting into fabulous Futbol right now.
This is not your average game of football, but the rules are the same. Except for one small detail, you have to dance at all times. When the match is over, you get points for both goals and your overall dance performance.
I didn't want to pause it this quick, but I really like what number 28 is doing there. This does look like an intergender league, or that might be a femboy there at number 28.
Your average game of football, but the rules are the same. Except for one small detail, you have to dance at all times.
Yeah, look at that booty shake. That is a lady or that is a femboy that will trick the hell out of me. In the 90210 episode from 92, it was a trans person that tricked Steve, but now it would just be a femboy. Oh, come on. You didn't know I was a femboy? No, that's new-ish. I will have to start dabbling in some 90210 watch-alongs. There are some odd ones that I can really jog Luigi Greenberg's mind with.
When the match is over,
I've never seen an episode. I have never seen an episode.
It's terrible.
Only in passing. Yeah, is it?
It's not worth your time. And through the lens of someone else. Like, that's the thing. There's so many red letter media reviewed movies I would not give the time of day. But watching someone dissect the Squash It episode of 90210, that's some good shit.
Yeah, see, that's how I'm going to have to absorb that show. There's no way. It's just like TikTok. I don't think I can handle it any other way, except through a filter.
And I've got to figure out where to the episodes before the good Ray Pruitt years, because that's when I dive into that is going to be a regular. We're watching through the Ray Pruitt years. Curvy Tiffany Amber Thiessen is smoking pot as the bad girl. Gimme.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I missed that? Oh, shit.
Yeah, she left 90210. I think they did the college years without her. And then she went over and moved over to Beverly Hills from Bayside.
Yeah, no kidding. Still a California girl.
Get points for both goals and your overall dance performance. So, you can actually win a match despite scoring fewer goals than your opponent.
Okay, I could get down with number 7. Number 7, she's just doing Warrior 3. That is a yoga pose, and I would do the same shit sometimes of throwing yoga pose into my... Oh, I need to dance more often. I used to be a dancer. Mark
Only
Bass,
real men dance.
I let the AI do its thing. Grok just did its thing with a flamboyant soccer team, and the lady boy was all up to Grok. Tiff likes the Peach Pit, but the Peach Pit after dark is where it's happening. You're not going to see Ray Pruitt playing in the Peach Pit during the daytime. Got to go round back when it turns into a nightclub.
Wait, that's not legal. What?
Okay, he was doing... Well, he's not touching the ball. It's all around. It's a dance move. He's doing like the Finn Balor demon when he used to do that character.
Oh.
Yeah, he's all around it, but it's a dance move without touching the ball.
So strange. What happened to disc golf?
Disc golf is still around. I've only ever had 2. My roommate really got into it. He had the whole backpack full of all the disc putters, drivers, and so forth. I had 1 driver and 1 putter. Well, I still do, but it's around. That's actually another thing that could help me be less sedentary. But it's too damn humid, so I'll be less sedentary around September. Why not? Oh, actually, and that reminds me, that was my part of what I thought Donkey Lips should do. Donkey Lips should move to Henderson, Nevada, and work at a disc golf place. He will not give up that Hollywood dream. But disc golf is something very simple to get you active. He needs something very simple. We do not want anything intermediate or hard to get Donkey Lips exercising. He won't do it. It's not going to happen. But something easy of throwing a disc and walking, you can do it, Donkey. Yeah. I know you can't do all 18 holes starting out, so let's just start out with 3. That'll probably be a struggle for a man your size.
Absolutely. And, take it, like you said, 3 holes at a time. Start with a half mile and then work your way up to 3/4, and then we'll get you walking 1.5 miles in no time.
I don't have a gangbang joke ready, but 3 holes, there's something there, folks. You do the rest.
They write themselves. Yeah, we're off today. Like you said, dude, it's humid. My brain is fried. The heat has killed me this past
week. I knew if I would have taken
an
an actual stab at that joke, I would have had to send in Duke Phillips. And that seems to be a theme I've started doing is I haven't come up with a joke. but we've got this, and we'd end up there. I haven't figured out the middle. I'm like underpants gnoming jokes lately on the on
Yes,
the show.
exactly. I was just going to say, we got A, we're missing B, but we know where C is. Just take any path in between that you like. It's like quantum physics.
Okay, now this is reminding me of that scene from History of the World, Part 1. Knight, jump queen. Pawn, jump queen. Gang bang! I still haven't seen History of the World Part 2. I am very nervous about that one. I know people who worked behind the scenes on that, and they speak highly of it. I just want to be ignorant. Things that it just gives me the alerts. I don't think I'm gonna like that. Let's just nope. I don't know. I don't know if I like that or not, boss.
I know how you feel. I feel the same way with like television adaptations. You're like, I don't think I can absorb this storyline.
Well, Sperg Snake has been all over the place, so thank you for being a stalker deadfool.
It's investigating.
Yes, I shouldn't have played the video as I just said hi to him. See, that's why I am a C host at best. I just pitched it to you. Well, 2 C+, a C+ host and a C+ guest. Welcome to the middle of the road show.
100%. Thank you, Devin, for hanging out. I appreciate you.
The middle of the road show. That does have a ring to it. Someone copy that. Copy that for me right now. Crab walk over the ball.
Number 50.
So that was our title track, The Fabulous Futbol. Number 28 had it going on. All the other lady boys didn't have it as much as 28. Are you familiar with Chills, the guy who does countdown on creepy content?
No, I haven't. No. Sounds like something I should know about, though, especially if it's got the word creep in it.
Son of a gun. I thought you would know him. I wouldn't have included this next one.
Number 15, Burger King foot lettuce. The last thing you'd want in your Burger King burger is someone else's foot fungus. But as it turns out, that might be exactly what you get. A 4chatter uploaded a photo anonymously to the site showcasing his feet in a plastic bin of lettuce with the...
So have you heard of the Burger King foot lettuce? You heard the tone of the voice, and you're like, yeah, I have heard that motherfucker.
Yes. That's exactly. As soon as he started doing the thing. Number 7. Like, everybody makes fun of that because it's so... But it was the shoes on the lettuce. It was the first thing I saw, and I was just, here we go.
And
there's clients in there.
Yeah, this is an open Burger King that this guy just brought his own lettuce from home and recreated. I think I remember hearing that from Wang, the foot lettuce. Stories like that from the internet, I get from Wang more than anyone else.
Statement. This is the lettuce you eat at Burger King. Admittedly, he had his shoes on, but that's even worse.
The halls is canceled.
The fact that they had a crown made and ready, and I was just going to take this. Thank you.
The aftermath of just awkwardly walking away, that did go on for like another minute or so. I thought that right there, the awkward walk away is where it peaked, and then and then he keeps going. You can see it if you want. I don't recommend it.
At first, I was going to chastise. Oh, go ahead.
Not even if you
It's
give
more
me
important.
$5 will I recommend it. Thank you, Doopa Doopa Doo. Dylan and Sperg Snake, thank you for the $5 dues. And there we are talking over each other once again to show that we are a middle of the road show. Thank you very much. And here is a super chat jingle.
Your super chat made my day. Cheers and hip, hip, hooray.
So now I get it. It's like a before and after thing. Middle of the road show. So it's like,
Yeah, it works both
okay,
ways.
Great.
I
was
Especially
wondering,
if we
like,
start
that
going
sounds
on
great.
tour. Yeah, roadshow is
yeah.
already a thing. And we're middle of the road show. And already live from somewhere. This format, with a name like this, I really should be on tour somewhere else rather than it just being from the same place. But live and learn.
This year, instead, deck.
Okay, Christmas is canceled this year. So a few older ones as I go through and show some of the TikToks. Christmas is canceled. Instead of decking the halls,
Is canceled this year. Instead, deck the next motherfucker that gives you a weird side eye.
Please don't. I can't help it.
My algorithm is very well aware that I like weird girls and odd girls, and it sent me a lazy eye girl who otherwise is really cute.
Yes, I think it's hot the way she looks left a lot.
If my mental state doesn't get better by Christmas, the mistletoe won't be the only thing hanging from the ceiling. I like your self-deletion jokes. I don't know if you've seen Roxanne before. Not to be confused with Roxanne, caught at the red light we saw a few weeks ago. But this is
Yes.
Roxanne. Send me a video of you playing with yourself. Because she's cosplaying as Optimus Prime, and she's got a little Optimus Prime. She's playing with herself.
Yep, I was wondering what was going to happen. I knew there was going to be a wordplay joke here.
Never searching winches near thee again at work. I don't know if we featured Naya List here. She likes to go walk around in her complete Knight of Armor suit. And apparently
Nice.
she's a lesbian because she makes a lot of jokes about wanting wenches. And here she got caught looking for wenches at work.
Everybody needs a water wench. Wench, get me
I
more
believe that
water.
was, I do believe that was April Imholt's job. It was her job to get the water and send out the tickets. At least she was
That's right.
batting 50% on those.
Yeah, nobody got their Stoney's gift card. Not even Mountain.
Thank you, Comedy Shaman, for the $2. Any thoughts on the Diddy verdict? I was actually just getting in some karmics before this. I'm not sure exactly what happened. Guilty, I assume, going to the chair?
Oh, really? Yeah, I have
I-
no
I
idea. I did not pay
Well-
attention to the Diddy trial at all.
I've been picking up all my information secondhand, and that's still a lot of information to hear about the orgies going on. So, my thoughts are if he might get good old Epstein in there. He might take the self-deletion, wink, wink, with as many people as he has dirt on.
Yeah, I would definitely. Well, that is not a position I ever want to be in. I am the man who knew too little.
Starring Bill Murray.
I like that movie. The lynching.
Taking us back to 1890 in the square. Since you liked all those gangbangs, we're having a gang hanging. We're going to get you and a few of the child molesters together and just gang hanging down by the square. The Yeah, I think I'm going.
No, did he?
I'm going more than wrist slap. I think I'm going hard jail sentence that I'll never see because he can't take it anymore. Wink, wink.
Oh yeah. And it's both.
We've seen Gorilla Grip before, and that's all she does. Her entire channel is just her jumping rope. Not sure if there's a bra or not, because those are some massive boobies, with or without something to keep them in place. They would fight back.
Yeah, that's exactly what that looked like. You just had mentioned you were watching Karmic X. Did you see all the big boobies over there? I appreciate that you show me real ones. Like you don't have to look far to see some nice big naturals like that.
Yeah, from time to time, we also have some lady boobies over there on Rumble when we have our Rumble pre-show. It was through the lens, as we talked of Granny and
Yes,
2K
I was watching that.
I was getting in Karmics. I believe they were like, oh, he's live. Let's do some stream sniping.
Yeah.
Well, good night, guys. Motherfucker.
Yeah, Granny had poor timing tonight. That was funny. Well, yeah, we're going. I've been here. I gave you guys about 2 hours, so I'm gonna call it. And then Granny's like, "Fuck, man."
But I actually would have lined up with most of his show. I never really fucked with stream sniping because that's one of those things where like a gray area of getting your ass struck. Yeah, so far so good with the co-host auditions, except for that once, and that was an actual show. Corey Feldman House Hunting is the one that got taken off midstream, and they gave me a strike that now has you can with time you can do your sentence with a strike as long as you don't get two more, and you say you're sorry.
Right, 90 days or something like that.
Yeah, not 90 day, and I didn't fuck up between then. And I've since done it. What was it? Oh, it was when we attempted to do the public domain theater. The Teenagers from Outer Space got me my second strike, and the bot strike bot would absolutely not hear of it. Of this is public domain. I'm watching it from this guy's channel because it's public domain on his channel, and it's on this channel, and it's on this channel. Forget it.
Yeah, no kidding.
As long as I don't fuck up two more times in the next 90 days. All right. I accept you, strike bot.
Stupid YouTube. That's why we're going to Rumble.
Yeah, we will
Look at
be
me,
on
Mom.
Rumble,
Going to Rumble.
for our watch-alongs. And we were doing just kind of random stuff with the public domain theater. And now something we actually want to watch. The Chris Elliott Show always puts me in a good mood. And Tales from the Crypt, even a bad episode is entertaining because we can goof on it.
Yes, exactly. There are some notoriously bad episodes too. I read that. It was pretty good.
I have
That's the original.
that type of stream sniping. It hasn't been utilized as much here on YouTube. I think that was more of a one of the early streaming apps. Tout. That was big to tout it out, piss stream sniping off the roof. But now tout is no more.
Outrageous. I would hate to be the recipient of that type of stream. I'm not into the golden.
I feel like I've seen that gag. I can't quite place it of where I've seen the pissing off the roof onto somebody. I do remember Seinfeld. Those damn birds wouldn't shut the fuck up. So let's just pour some boiling water on them. That was the beauty pageant. They were part of. Yeah, they were part of her talent show, The Birds.
Yes.
And George killed them.
I referenced the Junior Mint episode earlier today, where Kramer drops a Junior Mint inside the guy that was getting a surgery. Is that how it happened? Because I think I might be I'm vaguely misremembering it too. But
I think it was the George that then bought a whole bunch of his artwork. Like, all right, this is gonna be great. I'm gonna be a millionaire. And then he recovered, Oh, and he's getting fat. That's right. I think Elaine was dating him, and after the surgery, he was losing weight. And once he started recovering, he was getting fat again, and she didn't like it. And George lost his ass because him. Oh, thanks for buying my art. That really brought up my spirits. I think that's helped me get through. And so everyone in the gang was just very disappointed that he was recovering and healthy again.
That's exactly how that show is too. They're just such terrible people. Some people didn't like the finale, but I think it ended right.
They took the proper swing, to get everyone back together to say bye one last time. It's a solid attempt that he went for, but yeah, just something didn't click to make it fantastic. And this next clip, I'm taking us back to the 90s once again. This is pretty self-explanatory once he gets the first line out, so I will take it after that.
Rachel. Peaches come from a can.
They
Can you
were
hear that
put
all right?
there by a man. Yep.
So, Rachel, this is someone at a car dealership, and we have, let's see, 11 people, 11 co-workers here in this clip that he is going to go around and say, peaches come from a can. How many do you think of those 11 are going to be able to repeat? And you can see Rachel, 28 years old, 15 out of 71. So she doesn't have a great record.
Yeah, she might not know this one. That song is, I wouldn't say a niche song, but yeah, you would have to have heard it at the time, I think, to really remember it now. You might have heard it once or twice on the radio. It didn't have the
staying power as others.
Right.
But it was on the radio. It was a regular on 98 Rock and DC 101 for that entire year, for sure. Peaches and Lump, which Weird Al, of course, parodied. He's Gump, he's Gump. No.
Dude, he's so good. I love it, Weird Al.
He goes away for the exact correct amount of time. His entire career, he goes away long enough for you to miss him. And, Will Smith. Oh, I finally listened to that song today. I think I'm going to cover that on a bonus episode. I heard it's bad. It's awful. It's one of the worst things. I was prepared, and still my jaw was on the floor.
Ouch. Yeah. All right. Yeah, I'm going to have to give it a listen.
Well, maybe you can come on the bonus show with me and suffer through it, because it's
More
something
torture.
to be remarked upon. It's remarkable, not in the way he wants it to be remarkable. All right, so peaches come from a can. 11 co-workers. How many are you going to take that know this? Of 11, Sperg Snake, what's your bet?
11? I'm going to say 5 of 11. I think maybe less than half. We'll
5 of 11, just below half. So take it away, Rachel. I don't have much confidence in Rachel with her 15 of 71.
All right, let's see.
And 28 years old. Yeah, I think you need to be like 33, 35 to remember peaches, don't you?
At least, yeah, I would say.
They taste good.
Hey, Glenn.
Oh, okay.
Matt Hibner
1
locking in.
2.
Locking in with 2, 5 for Sperg Snake. Glenn, I'm curious what his 1 is. He has done this 60 times with his boss. 59.
Paul.
Yep.
Peaches come from a can.
No, they don't. They come from a tree, a peach tree. Yeah.
Of course.
Jasmine.
Oh, literal boss.
Peaches
23. No fucking way. 7 out of 21.
come from a can.
Wait, I didn't hear the beginning.
Peaches come from a can.
They taste really artificial.
Or Matt. Peaches come from a can.
This guy's got it.
Yes, they do.
Boo,
Shit,
Matt.
come
You
on,
are our
man.
hope. You are our hope. It's running away. We're 0
Faith in
4.
humanity. Oh, yeah, my faith in humanity is dropping.
Taylor. Peaches come from a can.
And a tree.
Hey, Mitch.
Hey, how's it going?
Peaches come from a can.
I got nothing.
I got nothing. He doesn't even care.
So?
1 of 5. Let's go and listen clip.
Peaches come from a can.
Well, 1 of 5. I think this might be her regular response to when he asks this trivia question.
I just realized that she just walks away every time. This guy.
Peaches
Like she thinks it has something to do with work until she turns around.
come from a can. Big Will. Peaches come from a can.
There's a lot of ways you go with that one.
He looks like he belongs in tires, doesn't he? Dirty him up just a little bit.
Yeah,
He could
he's
be-
go ahead. I was gonna say he's what's that called? When you gotta take your car in for repair to the factory. Like he runs the shop there on the dealership.
I think he's like a cousin of Shane. He has a
Ooh,
little.
yeah, he
you
does
could
look
buy
a
him.
bit.
You could buy him as a cousin of Shane Gillis, or even a brother.
Oh, that's Mason in Portland, the Portland Shane Gillis.
Ah, yes. Number 9, Madison, 22.
Peaches come from a can.
Definitely don't know.
Come on,
that.
Maddie, you can do it. Oh,
Hey,
come
Derek.
Number
on.
10, 40 years old. All right.
Come on, Derek.
Peaches come from a can.
They were put there by a man in a
Yes!
downtown.
That's 1.
Hey, Chris.
That's 1 for people to know. All right, Christy, 48 out of 61, 40 years old. You can make Matt Hibner a winner.
Yeah.
Hi.
Peaches come from a can.
I have no idea.
1 out of 11 knew this
That's
song.
crazy. If I
So
knew the
I do have-
statistics of, I was gonna say if I knew the statistics of the client, like the coworkers, I could have made a better judgment. But
Yeah, this is just a random pool of coworkers about what you would get at any old job. I do have a second part of this. If you would like to double down and try to win some of your money back, or we could save it for
Okay.
next episode. Would you like to check out more?
Yes, please, if you don't mind, because I do like this. I'm actually thinking of doing it myself. I'm gonna walk around. I'm gonna go to the mall or whatever. If there's a mall, even you know what I mean. Anywhere people are gathering, I'm gonna stick a microphone. And I'm gonna give them the first line to a semi-popular song. See how many people can get it. That's crazy. I am so disappointed that it was only 2.
It was 1.
Oh, technically 1.
Yeah, it
so
was
far,
1.
Only
It
1.
was our buddy Matt.
Oh, that was all 11.
was
That's right.
That was betting 2, and only
Derek.
1 got it. So we have got in the next part 12 coworkers, 12 more coworkers. What's the number this time? How many of these 12?
Do I get to hear the song first? Do you know what it is?
It's the same song, More Peaches.
Oh, more. Okay. I'll say. All right. I'm gonna go with Matt. I'm gonna say probably 2.
Going with 2 this time. Yeah, you're right. I should have gotten the other one prepared. Do I have? Nope. I took it off. It's in the external hard drive because we do have more of this upcoming, but it's sitting in the external hard drive. So the second part of Peaches.
Hey, Chase.
Going for 2 this time. Whoops, I just hit the wrong button. There we go.
Peaches come from a can.
Shane has bodies under his porch. Look at those dead eyes. Or Chase, rather. I don't think Chase listens to any music except to drown out the screams.
And even then, it's only Huey Lewis.
A can. Maya. Peaches come from a can.
No.
Haley. Peaches come from a can.
Oh, he kind of knew it. Those eyes just looked like, what the fuck are you talking about? But now he's actually putting thought like, oh, you just jogged my memory, motherfucker. You can do
Yeah,
it,
there was
Lee.
another one earlier. Yeah, there was one earlier that was like they vaguely knew, but they were like, I don't know. Like they immediately knew they didn't know. Come on, you can do it, Lee.
I know it, but I can't think of it.
Oh,
Liz. Peaches come from a can.
She is like the polar opposite of the other really young girl who just walked away. She's kind of like timid and is just ready to appease. Like, okay, I'm ready for your dumb boomer game. It's not a boomer game. It's an extra millennial game.
that's yes.
I would like to get that whole back and forth because she really did try to give him her attention.
Peaches come from a can.
She's outspoken about it too.
Peaches come from a can.
I don't know.
Iggy. Peaches come from a can.
Anahito.
Yo,
He looks like
Callum.
you would.
Peaches come from a can.
I don't know.
Yeah,
He
19-year-old.
does this
We
all
had
the
no
time.
fucking chance.
Yeah, no kidding. He does this all the time too. Like they're like, I don't know. Like the guys that have play. There's like at least it's a dynamic. I like it.
I've been at some jobs where there have been much more painful team building exercises than name that lyric.
Hey, Cat.
Yes.
Peaches come from a can.
They were put there by a man.
Yes.
Yay, Cat. Number 2. 2 total. First one of this batch.
Yay.
Silas. Peaches come from a can.
Oh shit. And there. Oh, I don't know.
Hey, Chris.
Oh,
He
so
hates it.
close. If there was half credit.
Yo.
Peaches come from a can.
No idea.
He's a country guy.
I really thought he was going to have like the voice of Sling Blade of Billy Bob.
Taters.
They put there by some man. I
Can you
believe
do
he
that?
worked in a factory.
Downtown. Can you do that at like a half octave higher? Can you raise up the pitch a little bit? Because then I think you'd have a perfect karmic X.
My
I don't wanna
Sling
do
Blade
that.
impression. My
Yeah,
Sling
it-
Blade impression. Okay. And there I'm kind of
Well,
sounding a
man.
little bit Arthur Morgan-y. A little bit with my when I try to do it just a little octave up. I'm getting very Arthur Morgan-like. We are out there in the Wild West, and I forget the fucking plot. The plot to Red Dead 2 to me was just finding random people and hog-tying them and trying to feed them to gators.
Or shooting at other people on horseback for no good reason.
My
I
buddy
saw that, man.
fucking loved dead-eyeing all the horses. Like his honor was just so fucking low because in the animations are so damn hilarious too. As you get in bullet time and just dead-eye 6 horses, all of them nosedive, and the fucking slingshot effect, the catapult that sends the guys running on the horses, fucking great animation.
That's Rockstar's got that down too. They know you want to see like that ragdoll flying through the air. So fun.
I'll have to give that a little bit of effort to bring it Sling Blade up to Karmic X style. We'll work on that. That's a work in progress. Because it does feel natural to me to go from that to Arthur Morgan. And I know what you're asking me to do, but I'm not exactly quite getting there. I'm in the neighborhood.
No idea.
Hey, Kelly. Hey, Paul.
Peaches come from a can.
They were put there by a man in a factory.
Yay.
downtown.
Oh, we got 3.
All right. 2 for this batch, 3 total. 3 people from work know our music.
Peaches come from a can.
They were put there by a man in a factory downtown.
Oh, you got a little air guitar too? All right, buddy. Yeah, Faith
Air
in
guitar
Humanity is
into
coming
it.
back.
3 out of 23 knew what the fuck we were talking about with presidents of the United States of America. The rest of them were just like, no, I don't like Trump, or woohoo Trump. And yes, we can. Thanks for dropping in, Articulate John, and drop by over on Rumble. We're over there right now, and we'll be there exclusively in a few minutes as we watch Chris Elliott Get a Life, episode 5, 6. I forget which one we're on, but Tales from the Crypt coming up as well, and then then we'll call it a night after that. We just do have a little bit more nonsense coming up here on this show. Why not get to one of our favorites right now? He might be our main event of the show. One of our favorite jokesters.
Oh boy!
And I am happy to say he put out a few more jokes. So I believe I have one more of these edited, and he put out some more jokes. So I've got a couple more from our good buddy Jay Devil, and I wonder if I should call him Jay Naughty. I've been calling Jay Devil for this long. I guess I missed out on the opportunity to call you Jay Naughty, because that little emoji of a devil, that it means naughty. It's what it does. And there we go. My screen was acting weird there for a moment. All right. The best one-liners since my last bag of Coke. I don't know.
I won't bring it up. Actually, since we got it last night on Family Feud, name something name something that is a bump, like fist bump, or
oh yes, key bump I dropped.
Yeah, dude. I couldn't. As soon as I heard that, I just started laughing, and because that's exactly what it is. That's what came to my mind.
And one person said that. They couldn't put it up there. And they never put it up there on the survey if just one person said that on Family Feud. It's a minimum of 2, and you'll notice sometimes there's like 13 points missing. So they got like a dozen Coke heads to say key bump to miss out on 13 points like that.
That too. Fist bump didn't make the list either. What a bunch of garbo. I was so mad.
How do you know you're at a gay barbecue?
How do you know you're at a gay barbecue? I do recall the answer to this one. I edited this one sooner than later. I got to put some distance in between when I cut them together, because I do forget the punchlines. This one I remember.
I have no clue. I'm not in the right state of mind to fabricate even a fake funny answer.
All right. A gay barbecue.
You know you're at a gay barbecue. All the hot dogs taste like shit.
Tastes like shit. King of all dips.
All right. You got approval from Sperg Snake on that one, Jay Devil. The first time a co-host has given you a tip of the hat in any way, shape, or form.
And a chatter got it first. They knew the answer to that.
There it is. King of all diffs. The hot dogs taste like shit. I do believe that showed up in the red version of Truly Tasteless Jokes, volume 6, if I remember correctly.
Oh.
What do bungee jumpers and gay men have in common?
Okay, this one I don't remember. Bungee jumpers and gay men have in common. There's... No, I don't fucking know.
Bouncing. Up and down? No, I don't know. I'm treating these one-liner jokes like they're fucking riddles.
They're both in deep shit if the rubber breaks.
Clever. Oh, they
What's
die
the
when
difference
the rubber
between
breaks.
Yeah, death or actual fecal patterns. Cleverish.
What's the difference between a light bulb and a pregnant?
King of all diffs is very close on this. They die when the rubber breaks. You get 3/4 credit, a little more than half credit.
What's the difference between a light bulb and a pregnant woman?
Turn on. I got nothing. See, I remembered the punchline to the hot dogs taste like shit. I'm not remembering the punchline to any of these other ones. I think that's because they fucking suck.
Yeah, I was going to say very memorable jokes. You know, I'm not. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be telling these at any future events.
Oh, you got to tell the hot dog joke at the 4th of July barbecue.
That one, yeah, that one will stick with me. The bungee jumping, maybe not. I don't know. Let's see how a pregnant woman is like a. Oh, okay.
Yeah,
pregnant woman light bulb.
Pregnant woman and light bulb.
What's the difference between a light bulb and a pregnant woman? You can unscrew a light bulb. So silly Sal.
You can unscrew a pregnant woman. That's abortion, isn't it? Like, go down to Planned Parenthood and unscrew that.
He must live in Texas.
Oh, yeah.
Actually, he lives in Pennsylvania. He's talked about how he lives in a rich part, so he must be a rich kid, because I don't think he made the money. Call me crazy.
He burns the garage down one day.
Oh, no, not a one-liner. This one is just a joke. Straight.
Screw a light bulb. So silly Sally burns the garage down one day, and her mom says, "Wait till I tell your dad." Silly Sally laughs. She knows her dad was in the garage.
Yeah, that's a
like I want to laugh at it that she killed her dad. There's maybe you should tell it with a funny voice next time.
Yes, the delivery for that joke wasn't the correct delivery. Plus, I've heard iterations of that joke before. You know, if it's not the parents, the pet, or a sibling kind of thing.
What's the difference between Jesus and a picture of Jesus?
Okay.
One's nailed to the cross and the other's nailed to the wall.
You only hang the picture up with one nail.
Oh, okay.
You were right there. You are so close.
What do emos and apples have in common? They both look good hanging from trees.
Oh, I think I featured that one before.
That's not an emo joke.
No, I have definitely heard that about a different group of people. That's why I'm kind of remembering that. I accidentally put this in for the second time because I remember the discussion. I believe it was 2K, our buddy, when this one came up, if I remember correctly.
And I've also heard it. Yeah, I got black people in my family tree.
I haven't heard that variant of it in quite a while. He's been telling these jokes for a while, so these are going a little further into his back catalog, his longer hair.
Ah, yes.
Saw this joke on here quite a few times.
He's already giving the credit to just the ether of TikTok. I've already heard it said. Okay.
But why doesn't Robin Williams like high fives?
Why doesn't Robin Williams like high fives? Is it just a basic dead person one because he's 6 feet under? No, that's not a proper play on words.
I wonder if it's a movie reference. I can't.
He was always left hanging.
Oh.
He was always left hanging. I should find that funny, but I don't. Oh, and he gave a little smirk at that one. He especially liked that one.
He did.
He was always left hanging.
He left it on himself. It lingered on him for a little longer than the other jokes. Like our other one-liner, Eve, or Nev, who will just look at the camera awkwardly after delivering a bad joke. Are you becoming self-aware of your bad jokes, Jay? Because that would be bad for us.
Yeah, that's not good.
How do you pick up a Jewish woman?
I made a joke on your stream last night, and I kind of wish you wouldn't have read it because it was a bit harsh when you actually read my joke about liking Jewish women and the comment I made of their noses. So that is why I am going to say that you pick Jewish women up by the nose.
By the hook? I'm sorry.
Yeah, when you when I wrote out that joke in your chat last night, I was like, this is silly and offensive, and you started reading it. I was like, oh no, actually reading that out loud, that's a bit far. Actually reading it.
I'm not gonna not read your chats, dude, especially when I find them funny. I'm sorry. I'm not monetized. Who gives a shit?
It was funny. And as you were reading it, I was like, oh, that kind of sounds a little more mean-spirited than I meant it to, didn't it? I am saying that I love their humongous bulbous noses. Bulbous, that was the word I used.
Yes, that was the word, bulbous, I know. We're just funning, man. It's all right. Come on.
Yeah, I used one of my $2 words rather than just call their nose humongous. It was bulbous, and I called it beautiful. They're beautiful BBN.
Screenshot it. Oh no,
beautiful bulbous nose. Being married to a Jewish woman is like being married to Toucan Sam, king of all diffs.
Follow the nose, because it knows where it goes.
Are we still on the air? Okay, good. We're still on.
How do you pick up a Jewish woman with a dustpan?
Oh, that was the other one. I was going to say an urn.
Okay, you would have been where he was. That's I would have gone that route for the how many do you fit in the car? So sometimes it's the Volkswagen, so that's the route that he went, and you were going with the urn.
That's sad. I'm a good person. I don't deserve the hate, and it just follows me everywhere, all because I'm an atheist and don't work at the moment. So fucking what? Get over your miserable life and stop hating on someone that doesn't even do anything to you, that didn't even do anything to you. Just...
I love hearing this every single time. That's why I included it. It sounded this time, I didn't pick up on the fact he might be slurring. He might be drunk.
And stop hating on someone that doesn't even do anything to you, that didn't even do it.
There it is. Didn't even do anything to you. That didn't even.
I don't have a job, so what?
I don't have a permanent job, but at least I have one that has intermittent shifts. And I do like the beer brewery. Please give me more shifts.
Just leave me alone, haters. Like, I'm tired of your shit.
I do believe Matt Hibner and King of All Diffs might have had the same truly tasteless joke book. Matt asking, you guys hear about the black Jew, King of All Diffs? He robbed himself? Matt, they made him sit at the back of the oven. Yeah. That's what Jackie Martling did, though. He did just shared, and he gave it his own unique type of setup that Jackie does. Give Rodney a chance. Okay, I think I'm glad that I went with that instead of the other thing, because we are coming up on 60 minutes here on YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
And we don't want to be here until 3 in the dang old morning. So we cut it off from YouTube at about 60 minutes. We're streaming right now over on Rumble. That's where you can find us. And we'll be over there exclusively in just a couple of minutes. Son of a gun, I did not get the address ready. Well, I can
Neither did I.
I can just vamp for a little bit. It's easily gettable over here.
Yes, I know. I'm such a bad person. I'm a bad mod. I should have had that ready. I did last time. This week, it was just right out of my brain. Again, it was a hot week. The heat wave, quote unquote. I'm cooked.
And usually I'm the same way over in your chats. This past week, I actually had the links ready for you.
Yeah, thanks, man. I appreciate that. Because I should be doing the same thing. I did the easy thing. I just took us to everybody's YouTube channel. Like, go to this channel, go to that channel.
So this is where we're going in just a moment. Thanks for dropping in, Sam Bibley, just in time. And I don't pay much attention to people's avatars and their profile pics, and that's why it's taken me forever. That's the dog from Shin-Chan, right?
Yeah,
Sam Bibley's
I think
profile
so.
picture there. That is
I know
such
it's
a
from a cartoon.
fantastic, very niche reference of Crayon Shin-Chan, or whatever the actual name was before they brought it over here to America.
It's Rude Dog from a Nickelodeon
It's the Rude Dog.
cartoon.
Rude Dog from Nickelodeon. Okay. My mistake. I just really wanted it to be Shin-Chan with his naked ass. It
That was a
always
good
on
cartoon.
Adult Swim. It's funny that it was a children's cartoon over there in Japan, where it was originally made.
Yeah, I think like you're allowed to be cheeky and into what we would call crude humor here as a child in Japan. They beat it out of you by the time you're in your 20s. You have to be super corporate businessman.
King of all diffs. I think we might have gone over this one recently.
I know this one.
you hang one in the front. Is the way I've heard of it.
Oh, it was ABC. Oh, maybe. Same parent company, right? No.
And it also kind of reminds me of Family Dog, which was on for all of half a season. I don't think Family Dog made it to even 12 episodes. If I remember correctly, Steven Spielberg had a hand in getting that on air.
He was in the cartoons for a little while. He was producing a few of them, I think.
Yeah, Animaniacs, Tiny Toon Adventures were both under the Amblin.
Mm-hmm.
I can't remember if Freakazoid was as well. Definitely the first two.
Yeah, Freakazoid was a good one. Ed Asner was in that. They made a lot of great references in that cartoon.
Oh, and of course it was the spinoff of Animaniacs, Pinky and the Brain. They had a great Christmas episode. I remember one year where Brain is ready to take over the world, and then uses his opportunity to give Pinky his Christmas wish. So that was a fun. And actually, speaking of heartfelt cartoons, have you heard of Tiny Chef on Nickelodeon?
No, I think I should have, though.
It's more recent. It just got canceled. And the creators are doing a GoFundMe to get another season out there independently. And they released it's stop motion animation. They released a clip of the lead star getting a phone call from Nickelodeon canceling him, and it's one of those things that just tugs at your heartstrings. Like, cancel, but we won an Emmy. So apparently they just won an Emmy as well recently. So you think you're safe after winning an Emmy, and he puts on his big boy pants. All right, I understand. Then he hangs up the phone and starts crying.
Of course, that's not a dude. That sucks, man. I hate that. You know, I feel like a lot of shows get the short end of a stick sometimes, just because somebody upstairs doesn't like them.
It's the art is. It's always been art meets business. The movie business, and to me, just the art has been wrung the fuck out of it to where it's just a machine now. People don't even want to go to the movies to see original movies anymore. The recent Red Letter Media coverage, "Oops, all flops." People have just gotten so in the habit of going to the movies to see something that they have prior knowledge of and they recognize in some way, shape, or form. So whether it be great or a piece of shit, you have this unknown factor. The general audience just isn't interested.
Right. It's not taking the chance with the price of movie tickets. It's a gamble that you're going to sit there for an hour and a half and not enjoy something, or you can go watch Jack Black and whatever new vehicle they shoved him into.
Yeah, whatever intellectual property, because it's been like 2 or 3. Minecraft. What was it? Wasn't Jack Black a voice in not Fallout? Something recently. I don't know. It was a big old.
He was a voice of a character that he would never be the voice of the character of. I can't even remember what it was. And he was in the movie with The Rock. Like Rock, Kevin Hart, and Jack Black are like, or was
the Jumanji
at a certain point. Yes, they were show, but there was another one that they did too. I think Kevin Hart and Jack Black, or The Rock and Kevin Hart, or something. Like they were trying to pair them up. Hollywood is very formulaic now. It's very scientific, and like you said, they wrang the art out of it.
I think of it with the late night television show. Oh, and before I get too far, Mr. Z Dillon from somewhere at gmail.com to book me on any type of nonsense you'd like. But like the late night television show, there are original ideas out there, but the people with the money won't fucking let you get that out there. That is too much of a risk. You're trying something new with my money? Fuck you. No, do the thing piece by piece, beat for beat for beat, for Christ's sake, with my money.
Right. That's another thing. There's no gambling on that. I've heard the same thing about the music industry. Way back in the day, the big fat guy with the cigar up there be like, all right, let's take a chance on this, or take a chance on, and now it's like there's no gambling on the artist, especially in music. The music industry is completely different than what it used to be, especially with like Spotify and stuff. But same thing, just like the artistry is kind of pushed away versus trying to get just the money back on what you are producing. It's so strange.
Do you remember the show At Midnight on Comedy Central with Chris Hardwick?
Yes.
I really enjoyed that show. One of my pitches for a game show is like, this is like Price is Right meets At Midnight. And it's like, I can't believe At Midnight hasn't been on the air for years. It's such a great concept. Did you know At Midnight has been on the air for several years again?
Yeah, I heard it came back, and I don't watch Comedy Central anymore. I kind of gave up on them.
It's after Colbert. It's on CBS late night instead of
what?
It's been after midnight is what they call it now, and the host Taylor Tomlinson. I saw her stand up a while ago, and I enjoyed it. Apparently, no one likes what they're doing over there. I saw a few clips, and there's a reason it only lasted a few years. Well, also Taylor is a producer. She wanted, but anyways, it's come and gone, and I wasn't aware. I need to check it out because apparently it fucking stinks. Am I now pitching a show that was just canceled because it fucking stinks?
Oh no! I'm going to look into that. We need to look into that.
I've got to figure out a different way to pitch this. If At Midnight is now sullied to a point where people aren't like, oh, that was fun. If I pitch it to CBS, they're going to be like, yeah, we bought that, and nah. I heard about the views. It was some YouTuber talking about the views, and it's just Los Angeles. You got to be careful about going to Los Angeles. I know that everything is gay out there, but as I've said, moderate, not loud and proud at a moderate volume with your support of gayness, and you could get Ohio on board. You could get St. Louis on board a lot easier.
Yes, that is probably the number one complaint of the general population that dislikes all that. You know, it's the hullabaloo that comes with it. It's not what you're doing. It's that you just got to keep rubbing it in everybody. Well, pardon the pun. You got to keep rubbing it and shoving it in everybody's face.
I prefer rubbing it in rather than swallowing it. It's a little sexier rubbing it in like lotion.
It's good for the skin.
That's what I tell her anyways.
Here we go again. Matt and Sam are in the chat talking about Frankie and John.
Well, if you guys would like to continue talking about Frankie, the oldest millennial, the oldest boomer, I believe you called him, we are heading over to Rumble exclusively now. Going to have a little bit of a newsreel with some French boobies in it. The French ladies, when they protest out in public, they toss fake blood on themselves and have their titties out. So come over to Rumble for 2 fun shows and some boobies. We will be over there. And I thank you all for dropping in. Thanks to all my members and the super chatters of today. That helps me out because the T-shirt company packed up. They're not in town anymore. I don't have as many shifts with these beer people. It's helping me out this month. Maybe it'll end up like last month with a bunch of shifts. Thank you, T-shirt people. Maybe I'll follow the T-shirt people around. I just need to get more of these side gigs through other companies. And now I'm babbling. I want to thank you all. Oh, I'm not hovering.
You're not
over
closing?
The thing. Yeah. I'm not hovering over the thing. I need to hover over the thing as I sign off. Sperg Snake over in his channel, Sperg Snake Secret Stash, Monday nights. It's a fun little romp through video game chicanery. Yeah,
chicanery.
Let's call it video game chicanery. Monday nights with Sperg Snake. The Family Feud is my favorite. The Wheel of Fortune, there are Doopa Doopa Doo and Rini are wizards at that game.
Yeah,
me not
it's
so
amazing.
much.
Yeah, no, you see me, I spell shit wrong all the time. I can't even get through a 1 round without on my own. I need help. Come help me.
Yeah, that is pretty fun when the chat has to yell at you in capital letters of like, nope, that's not how you spell autopsy. You got that wrong, buddy.
Yes, exactly. Or I'm doing this. I'm leaning over, like scrolling back up chat to see where Dupa or Rini put the correct answer, so I don't screw it up. Yeah, it's a good time. Please stop by, like a scribe to Dylan. Shower us with super chats.
Thank you much.
Him.
Thank you much for the like a scribe. You can see what other nonsense we're getting over on Rumble. Oh yeah, I haven't got any Rumble rants. I need to double check if I actually have those on. Thank you for the super chats. Thank you for the liking and subscribing, and that helps out. If you don't give me money, you can give me views. Thank you, views. See you soon over on Rumble. That was a weird way to take us out, but that's what I did. See you, folks. That's not the outro.
The fool goes there on the seat, hanged in the wall with shades of green, laughing loud, causing sweet destruction, building walls of knowledge. People whispers in his ear, guided through with the fear. Hey, really, it's a thrill. I said that's just take it still. I'm your tongue, let it explain. In your heart, feel love and faith. Feel the body, let it flow. Don't hold back, just let it go. Life is short, so feel alive. Jump aboard this crazy ride.